Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and today, yes, the sound is a little off. My roommate went and took the audio device that I use for recording, so it's just me and this phone today, so let's get rolling with a fresh edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. Last night, what a bunch of crazy news for Funko. Now, it was maybe just a little crazy if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, which I am definitely a Dragon Ball Z fan. I like Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball GT a little bit. I even like Dragon Ball Super. Okay, who doesn't like Dragon Ball Super? It's awesome. You got Vegeta, who's hitting a new form. You got Goku, who's hitting a new form. These two can freaking battle and beat the shit out of anybody. Frieza, Cell, new enemies on some random-ass planets, some goofy storylines. I will watch it all. So yesterday they released a new set of Dragon Ball Z Funko Pops, or Dragon Ball Super Funko Pops, are about to hit the stores. And when they say they're going to hit the stores, it was maybe a couple minutes to maybe an hour later, they started going up on Amazon. They showed they have a powered-up Jiren Funko Shop exclusive, which I know everybody is going to be dying to get. I do remember the last time they dropped a Dragon Ball Super Funko Shop Gohan. It was in a great Saiyaman outfit. A lot of people were shitting on it and really didn't want it, but now since it's kind of the first one they've ever released, and I don't know if they're selling it anymore, and you know what, I have to make a correction. After they released the great Saiyaman, they released the Saiyaman and Saiyawoman Funko Pops from Funko Shop, and they looked kind of awful. But then again, they weren't very important characters when Gohan was the great Saiyaman and when Videl was the great Saiyawoman, so maybe that's why it wasn't such a banger. But Jiren, he might be like a hot commodity. I'm not too sure, since a lot of the Black Clover Funko Pops didn't sell out on the Funko Shop. Like Dorothy's still available. I'm sure there's still a few, but I will say that Funko has declined in the last couple months with the amount of momentum that they had, during COVID and, early 2020, because they're having a lot of issues. I'm sure everyone has seen the picture of Elizabeth Olsen in that person's shop. I don't know the name of it because I didn't take the time to study it and do stuff. He was scamming people for a couple, I guess total it was like $20,000 or some shit I read. Nah, I'm not 100% on that, so don't mark that as an Aaron stamp of approval of information. But yeah, I mean, you go on Instagram, you look at any Funko Pop person, they're doing a joke about Elizabeth Olsen being on the show. And I watch Heather and Chris on Gasolcast, and you know what? I thought Iron Man was going to be on the show, and there was no Iron Man. Where's the Iron Man, Chris and Heather? Where are they? I'm just kidding. I know Iron Man wasn't going to be on the show, but I watched it, and I didn't see any Iron Man, so that was a little tear did roll down my eye. So yeah, just look out for scammers. If a deal is too good to be true, it's probably not a good deal, and don't hesitate to ask people in the Funko community whether something looks legit or looks fake, because 9 out of 10 times we're going to answer back, or we'll give you a snarky response like, you didn't know that was photoshopped, or you didn't know 2 years ago they had a scam that they tried to pull on everybody with a mystery box. You think people would learn from their mistakes, but a lot of the people who do get into Funko Pop collecting, they're not really looking out for scammers, because that's not what they're expecting. When you first buy a fake Funko Pop and you get it, you're not like, oh shit, I wanted to buy this fake Funko Pop, I knew it was fucking fake. No, I gotta bleep that. You're just like, damn, like, I didn't know. Maybe I should have asked somebody. And now, I've never ran into that incident yet, or I haven't gotten a Funko Pop, which none of you guys have called out on being fake. But yeah, it's kind of a letdown, and I understand it. That's why you just have to go and take those little extra steps to make sure it's 100% verified that it's a legit company and legit Funko Pops. And I know you're probably saying to me now, well, what about all these other small little Funko Pops companies that are out there that have been doing really good business, and all of a sudden they've been doing shitty? Well, look, I get it. As a business person, and when I, my store, and, when I'm at work, things get kind of hectic, things don't always work out. But I always reach out to the people and the individuals who are buying from me to let you know, hey, you know, there's a delay, or this isn't working, or an email, something like that. And if you're not getting emails back from a company after a couple weeks, or you're going online trying to live chat, or you're asking people and they're having the same issues, something's going on. Don't continuously buy from these companies because they're not reliable. You know, like, I don't want to point any companies out because I don't want to dime them out, but there are various big name companies in the Funko community that aren't very well with, you know, customer service, getting things out when they can, and it's really not their fault. I'm not going to throw 100% blame on there. It's a lot of the Funko distribution. You know, they're buying from another company and they're waiting for their supply chain to come in. I mean, take a look at this. You had the 2 packs of the first and second Hokage. People have gotten some of them with the legit sticker, not this shared sticker, months ago. And now other companies are starting to get them in now, and they're starting to ship them out. So there are like months discrepancies. I mean, how many times have you watched a Funko YouTuber and you're like, holy shit, how did they get this Funko Pop so early? And you're just still waiting there being like, am I going to get that Funko Pop yet? Like, hello, is this watch working? Hello, hello. You know, I get it. You know, there's been days, weeks that I've been sitting there saying, hey, where's my order that I placed like 3 months ago? I don't understand how everyone else is getting all their Naruto Funko Pops, and I'm still here waiting for my goddamn 6 Naruto Funko Pops from a company. And look, I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, I'm one of those people, you know. I could be scammed by somebody. I do fly from this seat of whatever the handle, I don't know the exact term or phrase, but yeah, I'll buy things and I won't look first. And I do risk myself getting scammed or shit like that. Now, I will give you a time where I was kind of screwed. I went on eBay and I bought the set of the Saved by the Bell Funko Pops. If you haven't watched it, you can go back to my previous videos and check it out. And when I got them, they were all banged up. This is not how they said they were going to send them. They showed me pictures. They were a lot better looking. And then they said it was my fault. Right. You had them in protectors and they're still damaged and it's my fault. I don't think so. I also ran into it, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I got one and it was damaged and I sent it back. But I have not yet purchased a fake Funko Pop. So I guess I'm pretty safe on that end. But what I really wanted to get out of this video, people, and I know a lot of other folks have probably posted this in the last couple of days, weeks, whatever. Just be careful when you go and you buy something, you know, anywhere. It doesn't have to be a Funko Pop. It could be jewelry. You know, it could be furniture. It could be a car. You know, they could put fake shit in your car. Always get a second opinion if your gut feeling, which my teacher used to tell me all in school, if you have a gut feeling that something is wrong, 9 out of 10 times something's wrong. And I don't want anyone in the Funko community, even though sometimes I come off as an asshole and I don't come off as being the greatest person in the world, I don't want anyone getting screwed over and getting, you know, gypped out of money or being disappointed or upset, because this is a hobby. And in a hobby, you should have fun and you should love what you're collecting, and you shouldn't be afraid to go out and buy something from some weirdo company. So either stick to the big boxes or just get legit people to other people. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with this informative 8 minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time, because I did plan on opening a Funko Pop. But, you know, time runs out. I'll see you later. Bye.